put them on to make them want to marry me. Put it on to make them want to marry me. Put it on them.
4G's on a Jeep. I trap until my bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting the mall with my...
What's up, y'all? I hope y'all having a good life. This is, as you can see, a drink with me, all about must-have for hygiene products. This is a really near and dear subject to my heart because I just feel like some parents have not, I mean, literally I'm from the old school way. Like, I was raised by my grandmother, so her definition of like telling you to take care of your hygiene and how to do it and how the cookie work, she literally was just like, take a bath, and you know, that was that. But it's way more to that. It's like taking care of your cooch is like algebra. It's like math, because it's just like always got a level to it. Like it's just never simple. It starts with wash your cookie, then it goes to you can't wash your cookie like that. Then it goes to this irritates your cookie, that irritates your, because you can't do that and you can't do. It's like a fucking math, but it's okay because we're gonna start at the beginner stage, okay? And don't trip because I got you. And if you're young and you're watching this, cool. If you're older and you learn something new, even better. If you know something that I'm missing or you just want to share it, put it in the comments. Like I said, this is a beginner hygiene must-have video. I'm going to do way more about hygiene in the future. Everything that I've learned, tips and tricks that I learned along the way. I really want to do a couples one because having a boyfriend hits different when you have to take care of your cookie. Like, it's a whole different ballpark because now you got D that live with you, D that want to come with you, D want to touch you all the time, and it's like, okay, we got rules to the shit. It's levels to the shit. We're gonna talk about how to have a conversation with him. We're gonna talk about everything, how to have a conversation with your kids. So this is not gonna be a one-time video. That's why it's the beginner. So I'm gonna just start with like the beginner friendly products that might could change your life. Now, if you're dealing with BV or a yeast infection, I suggest you go to your doctor. I am not a doctor. I am saying that right now. I'm not a specialist. I'm just saying what worked for me. Okay, and that's it. That's out there. All right, so let's just jump into it. Now, first thing first. I'm gonna just start with the first thing. I don't have it right here, but you don't need it. Water. You need to drink water. Like I said, that's just facts. It's for your pH balance. It's for your body. You don't want your body to get dehydrated because, you know, one thing about your body is when it's not getting the things it needs, it tends to act out. It's like a kid, you know what I'm saying? Start acting out and letting you know, like, girl, we're off, we're not together. So you want to make sure you drink plenty of water. Also, a lot of people don't say this too, your diet. You want to make sure you have like a lot of fruit in your diet, a lot of vegetables in your diet. I don't care if you got to make smoothies, sis. Get some vegetables in you every day, because if you consume like me, girl, I love pasta. I love it, but I have to tell myself, not every day, not every week. Maybe like twice a week or something. I'll try to do it, because what happens is that turns into sugar, and sugar is not good for the cookie. Too much of it is not good for the cookie. You don't want to because I know you can get yeast infections that way too, as far as like eating too much yeast products, and dairy too. So like I said, get your diet right, girl. So if you have like little issues like that, it could be to your diet. Now let's just jump into it. First thing first, I'm a thick girl, and I just do not believe, you know, my grandmother, she got me on this a long time, but she used to always use wipes, and I just, you know how you turn into your parents? I feel like I'm turning into her every day, because now I can't live without these. I can't. I just don't feel like my ass is clean. I just gotta be real with that. I don't feel like that. I feel like I have to wipe it with a wipe for my butt to feel clean. That's just me. So that's my first thing. I like to use, I don't know if you guys can see it, Summer's Eve. I use these in the house, and then I use these when I put them in my purse, my bag. You You know what I'm saying? They small, fun size. You can just grab it on a sneaky tip, go to the bathroom at your job or something. These are good. They do not throw your pinch bonnets off. Actually, I think like a lot of people, you know, use some tissues. And you know, tissue has like chemicals and all of that in it. So sometimes that can throw your pH bonnets off too. So be mindful of that. One thing this has definitely been a personal one for me. Like I said, your body is different, so sometimes your body change. Like me, I've used Dove all my life. Dove have never did me wrong. I also all my life was using Always pads, and they have never done me wrong. I've been using Always like all the time, and then I woke up one day to use my Always, and I just felt like irritation, and I was like, what the fuck? So now I realized, and I thought it was just maybe I can't use tampons, maybe it has to be the pad, but now I've learned that it's the chemical on the pad, because I went to the doctor and she was like, no, chemicals, you know, on the pad and stuff, they could touch your cookie and then you can have a chemical reaction, so you have to be mindful of that. So she told me that, I went to organic. Oh, girl, get it right. I went to organic. So, girl, ever since I went organic with my like sanitation products, I have definitely felt 10 times better. It's no irritation. Like I said, your body's different. Just because you use Always all the time doesn't mean it's not irritating you now. So definitely go organic with your tampons. I recommend that, and also with your pads. So, all right, this is not here, but I'm gonna just tell you, washing up. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Okay, so another thing, like I said, your body switches up, because all my life, and I'm gonna try to say this in the cleanest way possible, because I know we're on YouTube. All my life, literally, I have been washing the inside of my lips, and it never bothered me. Never. And lo and behold, one day I got irritated, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all, true story, my doctor gets on my, I get on my doctor's nerves, because I run to her every time. That bitch be in my cooch more than probably niggas. Like, she is there. That sounds so hoish. I don't even know why I said that. I'll probably cut that out. But then again, I probably not. I ain't having sex anyway. But like I'm just saying, that was a metaphor. I go to the doctor a lot. Like if something's throwing off, I go straight there. I don't play no games. Not about the body. I only got one life to live. So I went to her one time, and she was like, you know, how do you wash up? She's like, how do you wash up? So I told her, I explained it to her. She was like, oh hell no, you can't put the soap up in there. It self cleans itself, so you don't need to put the soap up in there. But I'm like, you know, as black people, I'm like, I ain't cleaning nothing. I gotta put that soap up in there. You know, I don't feel clean if I don't get the soap up in there. So lo and behold, I said, fine, I'll do it your way. So I washed the outside, wash my booty, and what I'll do is, when it comes to that part, I'll just open it and wash it with my 2 fingers with no soap. And girl, cookie run smooth. That tip would change your life too. Like I said, a lot of these tips are just beginner friendly, because most times it's like it starts with irritation. Once you feel that irritation, don't ignore it. Don't be like, oh, must be I gotta shave, because girl, you know, shaving irritation and another irritation. Be real with yourself, because ain't nobody got time to play them games. All right, next, and I want to say this is my final one. I think I'm gonna leave it at this. And I'm so mad that I have the other one in my bathroom, but I'm gonna just show you this. Okay, if you don't know what this is, it's boronic acid. Hope I said that shit right. I mean, hope I said that stuff right. Girl, you used to work with me, girl. I have a potty mouth. All right, so this is good. It's like a healthier way to douche, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like you should douche. Douche is not good, even though I do take apple vinegar baths sometimes, maybe like once a month. I know it's not good, but we're working on it. We're working on bad habits. All right, so one thing about it though, this is a better alternative. Child, this could save your life. Like, one thing about it is, it's like a vitamin for the cookie. You know what I'm saying? I also have the cookie wash. That's what I said. I wish I'd have brought it out. It's in my bathroom. Let me tell y'all something about this cookie wash, right? I'm gonna tell you something about this cookie wash. And if you see this video, tag her in it, because I'm gonna tell you some real stuff about the cookie wash. So I heard all the reviews. I'm like, I gotta get this cookie wash. I gotta see what's going on. And so, child, when I say I use that cookie wash, that cookie gets so moist. I was like, I felt like I came on. You're not, don't toot y'all home, toot it for a second. Y'all ever had that moment when you was like, damn, am I on? And then you go check, you be like, got that wop. I got that wop, 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 wop. That's what I had with the cookie wash. I was like, girl, hold up. Like, the cookie was so moist. It was good. You gotta get the cookie wash for that. But also you can get this one off Amazon. Get this off Amazon, and it comes with the adapters. With this one, not the cookie wash. You gotta order that separate, but this one is good too. The cookie wash too, because like I said, that snapper, you know what I'm saying, that snapper. But this is good for like after your cycle. It is good. Kevin, if you would just walk through the goddamn frame.
Who's Kevin?
Bye. Stay up there. Alright, so like I was saying, it's good for like after your cycle. It's good for after sex. It's good for like, you know, just if you feel like irritation, and also takes that away. It's really good, all natural, and girl, everything. I never told you nothing, because we're divas and we have to stay on point. Nobody got time for that. We got jobs, we got kids, especially with this dumb ass. Take a drink, girl, for the online learning. Let's take a drink for the online learning. Thought I was going hard, but I'm drinking no more. Girl, that online learning. But you know, you want to definitely add that into your self-care routine, because like I said, if you're on here, and I hate when people make it seem like it's so embarrassed or so uncomfortable to talk about that. Like, you have females that would smell their friends and won't say nothing. Why not? You have people that are just, you know, I have a lot of guy friends and they tell me like horrible stories, and I be like, sound like she had a yeast, sound like she had this. They don't care to tell you. Like, so we just gotta stay on top of it. Stay on top of it. Be in tune with your body. You know, if you like me and my friends said, you smell yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Before everybody else gets to you, you smell yourself first. Shower every day. For us big girls, I can't wait to do to the big girls. Like, oh my God, my thick girls, I don't care what nobody say. I got that on lock. I have secrets and tips and tricks for y'all. We all that who don't smell good? Who get your life together. But alright, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this video up because I'm rambling. That's probably because I'm drinking, and I see you for the next video. Bye. Come on, make me. Put 'em